I have been out in LA now for 2 weeks. And when I came here, I brought 8 full bottles of fragrance in addition to some decants and smaller samples. And after 2 whole weeks, I'm going to tell you which fragrance I am wearing the most and which is my favorite of all these favorites of mine. So stay tuned to find out which one it is coming up next. Welcome back everybody to Joel the Nose, again coming to you from LA, Los Angeles, California. And today I'm doing a video which I wanted to wait for a couple weeks. So I'm going to be out here for a little while. I've already been here now for over 2 full weeks. And I brought 8 full bottles with me in addition to a number of decants and kind of travel size samples and whatever. And basically, let me just show you the ones I brought real quick. And I'm going to tell you out of these 8, after 2 weeks now, which one I've been wearing the most, which one I've been spraying the most, which one I actually find the most wearable on a day-to-day basis because it surprised me a little bit. So let me introduce you first to the 8 fragrances I brought with me. I brought Lucy et Ombre from Masque Milano. I brought Desired from Elixir. I brought Craft from Andrea Mack. I brought New York Intense from Fragrance du Bois. I brought Tigre du Bengal from Malbrum Parfums. Okay. I brought You or Someone Like You from Etat Libre d'Orange. I brought Zizan from Orman Jane. And last, but of course not least, there you go. I brought Udin from Serjoff. So I've been wearing all these now multiple times, doing my scents of the days. I've obviously, like I said, I brought some Veronique Gabai little decants, which I love also. But at the end of the day, I decided, and I've been keeping track of which one I've been wearing the most. And for example, if I go to the pool or I'm outside exercising and I come back and I take a shower and I want to reapply with something as I'm lounging around the hotel room or if I'm going out, whatever I'm doing, what is the one that I've worn the most? And I've been wearing them all pretty equally because I love all these fragrances. I would not have brought them on an extended vacation and trip, obviously, if I did not like all of these fragrances. But there's one that has stood out. And I gotta say, it's a little bit surprising. And I wanna hear what everyone first in the comments, what your guesses are. Out of those 8 bottles I just mentioned, which one do you think I actually have been wearing the most out of these bottles? I wanna get your guys' opinions to see what it was. And of course, now I'm going to tell you what my selection is. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go. And here it is. Ready? The #1 fragrance for me on my trip that I've been wearing out of all 8 is Craft by Andrea Mack. I gotta say, it totally shocked me. This is, again, you've heard me talk about this. This is a cedar-based fragrance, but it's got metallic notes. It's got kind of a watery note at the top. It's woody. It's just so unique to me. But the thing I like about it most is it has this just beautiful smell of, to me, reminds me of skin. I've called this a skin scent. And when I say that, I don't mean that it sticks to the skin and you don't smell it. I mean the opposite. I smell it, and when I smell myself or I smell it on my clothes, it reminds me of the warm smell of skin after it's been freshly, freshly cleaned skin after a shower or something like that, soap and shampoo. That's what this reminds me of. And so it's so unique. It's one of the more unique fragrances in my collection. And what I found is when I'm just chilling out, hanging around the hotel or whatever, that's the fragrance I put on the most. So there you have it. Of all 8 fragrances I brought with me, the one that I'm wearing the most on this trip is Craft from Andrea Mack. By the way, Andrea Mack, you don't know, she is from Iceland. This is an Icelandic niche fragrance house. She is an artist, but she also does perfumes. This came out, I believe, in 2010. So you're talking well over 10 years old now. But this is a 50 milliliter bottle that I have. I have a few other of her fragrances, and always enjoy them. Always enjoy how I think the artist in her brings out something even more unique than other niche fragrances. She just, it's like takes niche to a whole nother level for me. So there you have it. This is Joel the Nose. Thank you guys for watching, of course. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll be back soon with another video. Peace and love.